For decades, innovation was treated as the ultimate competitive advantage in U.S. business. New products, disruptive models, rapid experimentation, and bold reinvention were seen as the fastest path to growth and market leadership. Stability, by contrast, was often framed as slow, conservative, or uninspiring. Today, that hierarchy is changing. Across many U.S. industries, stability is quietly outperforming innovation, and this shift reveals how much the business environment has evolved. This does not mean innovation has lost its value. What has changed is how risk and reward are balanced. In the current environment, innovation without stability is increasingly viewed as dangerous. Companies are learning that bold ideas only deliver value when the underlying business is resilient enough to support them. One major reason stability is winning is the persistence of uncertainty. In earlier periods, disruption felt temporary. Businesses assumed that after a shock, conditions would normalize. Today, volatility feels structural. Interest rates move unpredictably. Consumer behavior shifts unevenly. Supply chains remain fragile. Regulatory and geopolitical risks overlap. In this environment, innovation introduces additional variables into systems that are already under strain. Stability reduces complexity and makes outcomes more controllable. Another key factor is the rising cost of failure. When capital was cheap and growth was rewarded regardless of profitability, companies could afford to experiment aggressively. Failed initiatives were framed as learning experiences. That tolerance has disappeared. Higher borrowing costs, tighter investor scrutiny, and thinner margins make mistakes more expensive. Stability-focused strategies reduce the chance of large, irreversible losses. Many companies have also learned that innovation often creates operational strain. New products, platforms, or business models require new processes, new skills, and new coordination. During periods of rapid change, organizations can become overwhelmed. Stability allows companies to simplify operations, clarify roles, and improve execution. In many cases, improving what already exists delivers more value than introducing something entirely new.
Of almost every U.S. industry, rising insurance costs ripple outward into pricing, shipping fees, and supply chain decisions. Businesses can no longer track customers as easily or follow them across multiple apps. When targeting becomes blurry, ad efficiency drops. Brands don't want to waste money on impressions that don't convert. Another major factor is consumer behavior. People are ignoring ads more than ever. They scroll past them. They skip them. They block them. They mute them. They unsubscribe from them. Many Americans now trust user reviews, influencers, and recommendations more than traditional advertising. So businesses are responding by shifting money away from ads and towards strategies that feel more natural. This brings us to what companies are doing instead. One of the biggest shifts is toward brand loyalty and retention. Instead of spending money to get new customers, businesses are investing in keeping the customers they already have. Loyalty programs, improved customer service, better online experiences, and personalized offers are becoming more valuable. It's cheaper and more profitable to keep a loyal customer than to constantly advertise to new ones. Another strategy replacing ads is product quality. When ads become less effective, the product itself becomes the marketing. Brands are improving durability, design, packaging, and features to create items people want to talk about. Word of mouth, even in the digital age, is extremely powerful. A great product spreads naturally, without a massive ad budget. Companies are also shifting their budgets to influencer partnerships, but not the flashy, celebrity-driven campaigns of the past. They're partnering with smaller, more authentic creators who have loyal audiences. These micro-influencers create trust and credibility that ads can't match. Their recommendations feel real, not forced, and consumers respond to that. Another area of investment is community building. Brands are creating online groups, membership communities, in-store events, and local experiences to build deeper relationships with customers. People are more loyal to brands they feel connected to. Instead of paying for attention, companies are earning it. A huge part of the shift involves content, not advertising. Brands are producing videos, podcasts, blog posts, tutorials, and stories that provide value, not just sales messages. This content builds long-term trust and brings customers in naturally. When the content is strong, customers come looking for the brand instead of the brand chasing them. Businesses are also investing more heavily in SEO and organic discovery. Instead of paying for visibility, they're optimizing their websites, refining their product listings, and improving their online presence so customers find them naturally through search. It's slower, but it's far more cost-effective over time. Another strategy gaining momentum is experiential marketing. Rather than pushing ads into people's feeds, brands are creating memorable experiences, pop-up shops, interactive displays, in-store demos, and unique events. A great experience is more shareable than a traditional ad, and it builds emotional attachment that money can't buy. Behind the scenes, companies are pouring resources into data and analytics, not for ad targeting, for understanding customers more deeply. They want to know what people buy, when they buy, why they buy, and what they value. This helps them build smarter products, smarter pricing, and smarter distribution strategies. Better decisions reduce the need for massive ad budgets. Another surprising shift is the rise of direct partnerships. Brands are teaming up with other companies, creating co-branded products, shared experiences, or cross-promotions that benefit both sides. These partnerships generate exposure without traditional ad spending and tap into already loyal customer bases. But the biggest shift of all is toward customer experience. Companies are redesigning websites to be faster, checking out easier, return smoother, and delivery more reliable. When the experience is exceptional, customers promote the brand for free. A good experience becomes the marketing. So, what does this all mean for the future? It means the age of relying on paid ads as the main growth engine is fading. Companies are getting smarter, more creative, and more strategic. They're investing in long-term equity, not short-term impressions. Ads aren't disappearing entirely, but their role is shrinking as brands realize that sustainable growth comes from connection, not constant promotion. And as long as ad costs keep rising, privacy rules keep tightening, and customers keep demanding authenticity, businesses will keep pulling money out of ad budgets and putting it into everything that comes after the click. Better products, deeper relationships, and richer experiences. Because in today's marketplace, ads can get attention, but only great businesses can keep it.